What's going on, guys? Vidco here. So, we're trying something new. I'm trying it on the tablet. I'm trying to do a video on the tablet instead. Now, this is the pond. Alright? Now, as you can see, there's a hole there. There's a giant hole right here. Now, I took time and actually dug this out. That's actually what I did. And my goal is to go ahead and put the arowanas in here, or koi, or some really, really bright fish. Because what happens is, you see where that tree is right there? The water actually comes up past that tree. So that makes it pretty big. If you actually look, see the second tree where that white thing is? It actually comes up to the bottom of that. And then kind of follows it around. If you look at the center of the screen, here, it's going to be like right here. If you follow the tip of my finger, it comes right across the top there. Comes all the way across there to that white pole, and it follows it like all the way around, and then down to like down here. So, Paco, Tanya. Yeah, got the whole crew here. Yes, this is my crew. The Vidco crew, Tanya and Paco. They're my what do you want to call them? My lackeys, I guess. But I'm just checking out the tablet, trying to see. Now, this has been here for over 20 years. Go figure, right? So, no wonder why it looks like shit. But we'll replace it. I gotta figure out what the fuck I want to replace it with. But I'll figure that out in time. It's some of the stuff here. To be fair, I don't know if I really want to take the time to rebuild a lot of it, because I don't plan on staying here. In all fairness, I want to move to either a place called Gunnersville, which is kind of like Lake Geneva up in Illinois, and you know, it's beautiful, actually beautiful. You know, you can live right on the lake, like literally right on the fucking lake, and it's actually gorgeous. Or you can go live in Huntsville or Birmingham, which is more like Chicago. So, you know, I have two options, you know, for that. But the biggest thing is my grandparents have a house down in Key West, Florida, that I was talking to them about, since they're not really doing anything with it. And they decided that they are going to think about letting me have the house. Now, if that's the case, I mean, that's fucking unbelievable. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I mean, I wouldn't want to live there. Florida's expensive as balls to live in. You know? But it would be really fun to have a, you know, like a vacation house, I guess you would say. You know, which is what I would like. So, if they give it to me, that's what'll happen. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I got money. Money's not the issue. The issue is living appropriately. You know, I mean, you know, I already have a Scion TC. I have a Evo X, Evo 10, 2014. I've owned a couple of Evos. I owned a 2008 Evo MR, which was one of my fastest cars that I used to let one of my exes drive around a ton. And then I got a Evo 10, a 2012 Evo 10, which did a lot of work to. Tried to teach her how to drive stick, and she couldn't do it, which I thought was funny. And then I got a Ford Focus ST, 2013, which I managed to actually teach her how to drive stick on, which was awesome. That thing had a crap ton of work done to it. I mean, we're talking motor mounts, pretty much full bolt-ons. Thing was pushing well over 300 horses. Maybe even close to 400. I'm not really quite sure. And then, where the fuck did they go? They go all the way back there. And then, you know, I ended up getting rid of that in order to move down here, down into AL. And now I have a 2014 Scion TC and a 2014 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10 in dark gray. They call it graphite gray, but whatever. And soon, next year, the new Ford Focus RS is going to be coming out, all-wheel drive, 300 plus horses, stock. And I am already in line to get one of those. You know, so it's going to be awesome. I've had people ask me, well, why don't you just go out and get like a Nissan GTR? Yeah, it's because that's no fun. You know, you're going to spend $80,000 plus on a car with 600 horses when I could spend, you know, $38K to $42, depending on the packages for the Evo 10, and drop another $2 or $3 grand into it, and boom, you know, I'm right there with the GTR. Make sure you don't got the name. You know, it's not a GTR, it's not Godzilla, you know. But it's still fast. It's a great looking car. And at the end of the day, you know, the Evo was my dream car, you know. And no one could take that away from me. You know what I'm saying? And that's my biggest thing. But anyways, back to what I was saying about, you know, moving around. I was thinking about moving to Los Angeles, California. Just because I don't know, I've always wanted to live there. I mean, I lived in Illinois all my life until recently, to where I came here to Alabama. And then you know, I don't really like it here. I mean, it's nice, obviously, right? It's nice. The people here are incredibly nice. They don't lie to your face. And the only issue with the people is that most of them are fucking drug addicts. You can, you know, look at their fucking teeth. Their teeth are all fucked up and shit. You know, some sort of drug dealer or drug user. You know, or, you know, they're all fucking alcoholics and shit too. And I can't stand that, you know. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. You know, so it's hard for me to justify, you know, trying to get to know people around here, you know, when they're by no means going anywhere where I want to go in my life or do any of the things that I do. Now, I don't do a lot, obviously, you know, I do my, you know, I do my job, and then, you know, I drive my car around. I mean, that's not a lot. And if you think about it, you know, I got money, so it's not like I'm fucking broke, you know. I'm not in fucking, you know, broke boy squad, you know. It's not that. It's the key to getting rich and staying rich, though, is something that's really simple. You know, make money, save money. It's not about trying to live the rich man's life. You do that when you get older. You know, that's what it's about. I mean, you can make $100K a year, but if you blow $80K of it, you ain't rich. Not at all. You know what I mean? It's just, it's about the way how you want to live. You know, I'm sorry, I've never seen going out to dinner every night, you know, to, you know, nice restaurants, you know, $30, $40 per person. You know, I've never seen a necessity for that. Sure, it's cool every once in a while, but the biggest thing is you have to define every once in a while. You know, the biggest thing is, like, for instance, my ex. Yeah, but the reason why she keeps not coming up is because I spent 4 years with her and raised her son from 6 months all the way up to 4 years old. And, you know, things went downhill real quick because of the choices that she made. But, you know, she became different towards the end there. And what I mean by different is she was never money hungry. You know, she could borrow laptops, TVs, whatever she wanted. If it was mine, she could borrow it, use it, keep it, whatever, for however long she wanted. She could even drive any of my cars, and I didn't give a shit. You know, the biggest thing is towards the end there. You know, all she wanted was to go out every other day. You know, and just spend money. And I was looking more towards what I was trying to do for my future. You know, I wanted a wife. You know, I wanted a house. I wanted cars. You know, I wanted nice cars. You know, I wanted to set myself up for the future, not fuck myself. And that's kind of where her and I really differed. That and she got into alcohol and a lot of other things that I didn't agree with, that weren't going to go along the same path that I was trying to follow. And, you know, choices were made and shit like that. So that's a little insight. I mean, I can go a lot deeper into it if you guys really want. But at the end of the day, I moved a lot farther ahead when I moved here to Alabama. You know, I purchased the Scion TC, paid it off in full the same day. You know, the fucking the Evo was actually a gift by my grandparents, but they didn't pay it off in full though. They just put a good down payment down on it. And when I got here, my career took off, and you know, I started moving about the country. You know, going to Boston, you know, going to LA, going to a few other places that I had to go to, and traveling around this state. You know, trying to figure out what's good. And you know, I ended up you know, paying off the Evo really quickly. And, you know, Evo's already paid off. So now I got 2 cars that are fully paid off. No one can take them from me unless they steal them. And, you know, next is going to be working on buying a house in Guntersville or Huntsville, most likely. One of those two. I got to start looking at the houses and stuff. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go and I'll look at houses and record it and stuff like that. You know, but for some, obviously, you know, for some privacy, I will, you know, I might cut out from the video in certain areas, you know, because numbers and stuff like that, you know, it's really none of your guys' business about number-wise, you know, about how much the house costs or anything like that, until everything's said and done. You know, I'll be more than happy to tell you guys how much I paid for it after I'm done paying for it, or after the papers are signed, so it's not like a lie, you know, like, oh, hey, you know, we're only going to pay, you know, $70K for this house, and you know, when I sign the papers and things like that, it ends up being like 110 or, you know, 40 or some shit, you know. So, you know, I'll be 100% upfront with you with everything that I can be. Meaning, you know, when we start talking number games and stuff like that, I'll do the best I can just to make sure that it's, you know, that's all legit. You know, I can even show you guys the papers. No big deal. I mean, I might have to black out or cover certain things, you know, like my name, my social security number, shit like that. But really no big deal there. You know, I don't want anyone trying to send a bomb my way or something. But the only other thing is, actually, I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. But yeah, we'll see. Also, I might not be doing any more videos tonight. I have, I got a date I gotta go on too. And no, she's actually not from around here. Go figure. But you know what? I'll post a different video for that. I don't know if the video is actually any good. So yeah. Alright guys, talk to you guys later. Till next time, stay safe, take care. Bye.